about back in the day. Okay, Gold Gloves started resonating in 1957, right? They start giving out Gold Gloves, and obviously you'll get guys back then like, Jim Kapp, Babe Ruth, all these guys. But in your head, who would you say are some of the best or the best two-way player in Major League Baseball history? A guy who was going to give you a Gold Glove defense and give you a Silver Slugger bat. I mean, what guys? I mean, I'll tell you right now, the first guy that came to my mind is Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, I just think it's bar none. I mean, that guy was unbelievable. If injuries didn't derail in the middle part of his career, I mean, who knows? Sky was the limit for that kid. It really was.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough on the outfielders because as they age, their range usually goes down and things like that.
You're right.
No, I mean, but absolutely injuries and, but he had a heck of a career. I mean, he did. I mean, I got a few. I'll go back a little, I'm going to say Barry Bonds.
Okay.
As,
you think he was that good of an outfielder?
He was. He was.
I mean, he was good,
especially in his younger days.
Oh, in his younger days, yeah. I'll give you that.
He was.
I'll give you that.
How about this? Roberto Alomar.
Oh, Robbie Alomar, definitely. Oh, I completely agree.
Going back a little ways, Johnny Bench.
Yeah.
Dude was a beast.
Yeah.
Yes,
he was.
I got two more for you. One,
go
I
ahead.
always got to have a homer in there.
That's all right. You didn't grab any
of
my list yet.
Well, that's all right. Roberto Clemente.
Wow, that's of course.
Throughout his career, 7 years, Golden Glove, top 10 in MVP, and an All-Star. All three of those 7 years out of his career. I'm not talking, I don't know how many All-Stars. He had more than 7 All-Stars. I'm saying combined 7 seasons.
It's amazing.
But I got my number one, and you will be proud.
Oh,
this might make your list. Mike Schmidt.
Yeah?
Michael Schmidt.
Jack Schmidt?
Over his 18-year career, if you look at how he would average if he played 162 games in a year.
I love your numbers, guy. I love it.
101 runs, 37 homers, 107 ribbies, 12 stolen bases, 267 average. Over his career, 162 game average.
That's pretty damn good.
He had 8 years with the same thing that I just said with Clemente. Golden Glove, All-Star, and top 10 MVP.
He had a hell of a glove.
He had 6 of 8 years Silver Slugger. He's my number one, Mikey Schmidt.
I'll tell you what, man, that's a great pick because, again, I mean, it's almost like maybe because we're a little older, we're not, and I shouldn't say older, but we were a little younger when I still remember the 500 home run in Three Rivers Park. Right, it was Three Rivers, right?
Yep.
And you know what? They were in their baby blue uniform, and he was running down the sideline when he hit it. Right, good old Harry Cowles, rest in peace, called the shot. But maybe we just don't realize how good some of these guys are.
Yeah.
But you say those numbers, that's insane.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like I said, that's average if he averaged 162 games, but it wasn't like he was really off injured. He had a lot.
He wasn't injury prone at all.
Right.
He wasn't. I mean, he had a hell of a glove. I mean, listen. I didn't go back as far as Clemente. Well, the oldest guy, a couple guys. Brooks Robinson, I think is one guy that you got to bring up. Carl Yastrzemski, that's another guy you got to be brought up. Okay, but the second guy that came to my mind after Ken Griffey was Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett was an unbelievable center fielder. Okay, always was good with the bat. Okay. You talk about Johnny Bench. I give you Ivan Rodriguez. Pudge, right?
I-Rod.
That's our era, right?
Yep.
Don Mattingly. Okay, another guy.
One of my favorites.
Eddie Murray. I mean, one Gold Gloves and Silver Sluggers. I got two last guys to me that are underrated. Don't get talked enough about. Robin Ventura. Robin Ventura was a Gold Glove third baseman and hit it out of the park all the time for the White Sox. Great career. And Jim Edmonds. Nobody ever talks enough about Jim Edmonds. That guy was a beast in center field and was amazing at the plate. So I love these conversations because, we get sometimes, our thoughts get convoluted and such because we're so marred and everything that's happening today. We don't look at what happened in the past and bring back some of them guys. And I like to do it with my kids, and I know John likes to do it with his. And just Look at what these guys did. I know you're watching the Mike Trouts and you're watching Arenado, you're Clayton Kershaw's, but go watch a Greg Maddux game. Go watch an Oral Hershiser game. Go watch Eckersley close. Go, watch these guys. Watch Ozzie Smith at short. Watch these guys and bring back what they created for these guys that you're watching today.